Again, no business, none whatsoever. But first, Lululemon. The real ones already know I'm a big fan of Lululemon. In fact, I'm wearing Lululemon right now because I don't really know how much of my closet isn't Lululemon at this point. These shirts are great because it's nice and like appropriately fitted, but then I can also stretch it out and fit a baby under it. Isn't that fun? For modest breastfeeding. I like it. And this summer, my love for Lululemon only grew more with our yoga class on the beach that they helped put on, and of course, the introduction of their new Align No Line leggings. The Align No Lines are the famously soft, iconic Align pant, now with no front seam for a smoother look and feel. The Align No Lines are made from that famously soft, buttery fabric that's sweat wicking and has 4-way stretch. I know about that 4-way stretch because I wear them through pregnancy. And then they still fit afterwards. So good. Plus, they're high rise and they have a convenient waistband pocket. You can put a key in there, a credit card, a little cash. For any real ones who haven't tried these leggings yet, you can shop the new Align No Line pant right now at Lululemon.com. It's the summer of Align No Line. Whether you're a parent, grandparent, an aunt, an uncle, or simply just a person, honestly, you've heard of her wildly successful YouTube channel, Netflix show, hit songs, and kids' toys. And there's no mistaking that iconic voice, pink shirt, and overalls. She's also a New York Times best-selling author, an educator, a fellow mom, and now she's officially, not gonna lie, Rachel, aka Miss Rachel. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm a big fan.
Oh, thank you so much for being here. I'm not gonna lie, this episode has been a long time in the making. We're huge fans of you in our house. Big fans.
That's so sweet.
Now, the girls first started watching, obviously on YouTube. They were big music kids. Like, they love singing songs. Specifically, Hop Little Bunnies is big hit in our house.
I love Hop Little Bunny so much.
It's so good, and everyone lays down and they're sleeping. You know, the whole thing. We do the whole thing.
I love, Susie, my new little baby, she's almost 6 months, and we were hopping like bunnies together this morning. Yes. And she doesn't even understand what a bunny is or sleeping, but she loves it. Yeah.
Because it's just a good time and they know it. I did tell the girls that I was meeting you today. Well, I told our third, Benny, that I was meeting you today, and I asked if she wanted me to tell you anything. Mm-hmm. And she said she wanted me to tell you that Ellie broke the cup. So she's using this opportunity to rat out her sister. That's
okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's okay to accidentally break things, right?
Yes.
Yes, we love mistakes.
I'm still unsure what cup she was talking about, but she felt strongly about that's what you needed to know.
I appreciate that.
We are, of course, far from alone in our love of your show. Miss Rachel is officially the #1 kids show on Netflix so far this year. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
How cool was that to see?
Everything surprises me. I guess we're kind of in denial about that. But it's nice because we're like, wow, yeah, I appreciate it so much. It makes me so happy, and I feel so grateful that so many families enjoy it and find those moments of joy singing together and bonding. And I just feel like the luckiest person ever. I have the best job in the world.
Now, I was pleasantly surprised to see that Robert De Niro is a Miss Rachel fan.
That's so sweet.
And that you sent a video for his daughter to Drew Barrymore's show.
Oh, yeah.
We actually have the clip right here for our viewers. Queen Emma.
Hi, Gia. It's Miss Rachel.
Oh, boy.
What's that? It's a taxi. What does a taxi driver say? Are you talking to me?
Who has been the person who is a fan of you that was the most surprising? Because I feel like
pretty surprising,
right? Like Robert De Niro.
Yeah. So I am elderly, and so I don't.
Do not say
I'm an elderly millennial, or elder millennial, I think it's called. Okay. So I'm not amazing with Instagram, so I didn't know about the requests and top requests. So I ghosted some people for like months. Anyway, so I'm not a like cool person who like knows a lot about celebrities. So when I saw a Bad Girl Riri, I was like, wow, this person has so many followers.
Oh my gosh.
And then I was like, this is such a cute little profile picture because it's a drawing. No idea. Asked somebody, I asked people who were around. I was like, do you know who this is? And then, yeah, I realized it was Rihanna.
Small flex, tiny little flex. Did you like gasp?
I did. I was like, wow. And yeah, that was crazy. I'm trying to think of who else.
I don't know if you can talk. Can you talk Rihanna?
Oh, you know, I did get to sing with John Legend. That was so cool. I was a fan of him way back in high school. I loved piano pop, and I love all the pianists like Sarah Bareilles and throwback to like Billy Joel, Stevie Wonder. And so, yeah, I was like, whoa, that's so cool. And I knew an album that he was like, nobody knows that album and it's not even available anymore. And I was like, I can sing every song on that album. And I started
like
singing. I'm
barely a fan, but I can sing you every song from an album that no longer is available. That's awesome. For anyone listening who isn't familiar with your background, you're very open to what led to your first YouTube channel, and that was your son's speech delay?
Yeah, he had a severe speech delay.
And
he didn't talk till he was about 3.
Really?
Yeah, I think the first word was 2 years and 9 months.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's so bright and just the sweetest, most wonderful little guy. And as a mom, when you see them struggle with something, I mean, I know you know, like, it just breaks your heart because you're like, oh my gosh, how do I fix this?
Yep.
And I feel like a lot of moms will, you know, I would stay up all night and learn about speech. I got a mouth puppet that I don't use on the show, but I like literally got a mouth puppet and would do like tongue, mouth, huge puppet things to him to try and help him. I was telling your producers that when he was little, I used to put on like some Paw Patrol and then I would edit and interrupt it and be like, it's mommy. And I'd do like a few speech things with him.
Yeah.
I'd be like, say me. And then I'd be like, back to Paw Patrol.
Oh, like a little speech
so
commercial.
It was his own thing. Yeah.
Oh.
Because I was telling them that he watched it and he didn't really get that like it wasn't like entertaining and cool. I mean, he didn't get that it was like me making him watch it.
Yes.
And then once he could talk, he was like, no, mommy, show.
Oh.
Yeah, because he was like, I think I can just hang out with you and like do things with you and like then watch my shows.
Yes.
So
use the TV for things that I don't get to see face to face.
Yeah.
Sure. Like I mentioned before, the music from your show is a hit in our house, but you just mentioned how your husband Aaron is a Broadway composer. Have you guys ever talked about doing a Miss Rachel Broadway musical?
We would love to do a live show.
That would be very cool.
And thank you for noticing the music. I really appreciate that because Aaron, he does a lot of like underscoring, which not everyone appreciates, but if you don't have it, it's like, where's that underscoring? He's just a brilliant pianist. And then we write a lot of songs together, and then he writes songs and himself. And then he has like live instruments play on the track sometimes, which I really appreciate. And he has Broadway friends he has on. And yeah, we actually co-create the show completely together. And I have to give him a shout out because people usually say just the music, but it's like, yeah, it's equal and I kind of get all the credit. So I love you, Aaron. Love you, babe.
Good job, Aaron.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it without you.
Keep going. Wait, what's the go, Mr. Aaron?
Yeah.
Stop, Mr. Aaron.
Well, in addition to your music, I love how educational your show is, especially when it comes to language development. And your voice and the way you speak is a huge part of that, right?
Yeah.
And I believe that, I'm not sure that if it was you or someone else was explaining, because someone had made a comment about your voice, like a parent. And I'm not sure if it was you or someone else, but I remember seeing someone sort of do the breakdown of like that sing-song voice is actually a tactic in sort of like speech pathology and trying to get kids to sort of sing it back to you almost. What do you say to people who like comment on your voice in the show? Because obviously it is not your everyday voice.
You know, so In all cultures, naturally, people raise their voice talking to babies.
Yes.
And now that I know that science, I always watch it. And it's so interesting to watch like a guy be like, hey, how are you? Hi. And
Yeah.
they're like, hi. And I'm like, wow, you really, like,
Yes.
yeah, it's really cute.
Yes.
So something I do that I had heard Mr. Rogers does is I imagine one kid. Often like a kid I worked with before, or like just saw doing Make-A-Wish, or just a kid that like, you know, pulled my heartstrings and fills my heart with joy. And so I imagine them, and then that voice just comes out.
Yes.
My voice has always been high, like since I am an elder millennial. I remember in high school being like, hello, and people would be like, is your mommy there? And I'd be like, I'm 15. So I've always had a high voice.
Yes.
Naturally a soprano. But yeah, so it's interesting too, like when you talk to a baby, you elongate it like, hello.
Yes.
And it's sing-songy, and that's kind of just like my personality too. So it works out that it works for the show really well, and it's backed by science.
Now, when you first meet parents who have watched the show, how often do you have to politely ask them to call you Rachel and not Miss Rachel?
My friends that I've known for 20 years a Miss Rachel will come out, and I'm like, you cannot call me Miss Rachel.
You knew me as Rachel before I was Miss Rachel.
Yeah. I'm like, what are you doing? So no, right away, if people message me and they're like, hey, Miss Rachel, I'm like, oh, you can call me Rachel.
My name's actually Rachel. So weird.
And when I taught, I was Miss Accurso. So yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh.
So it is very much tied to the current phenomenon.
Yes.
I love that. Now, Miss Rachel's also got a signature look. Kids recognize your pink shirt, your overalls, and your headbands anywhere. And one of my favorite TikToks of yours is explaining the origin story of the pink headband. Queen Emma's going to play it for us.
Yay!
Why did you decide to wear a headband for the Miss Rachel outfit? It's just cute.
As someone who has flyaways myself,
Yes.
I love that.
Has Jason ever just talked to you normally when your hair is... Like, Aaron has talked to me normally when there's, like, a huge thing, and then those... And I'm like, hey, babe. And he's like, hey. And he doesn't say anything.
Yes. A number of times where I've ended up back in front of a mirror and been like, how did you keep a straight face looking at me? How did you not say... Like, it will be like, so... And he doesn't... It's screaming, and it's nearly touching their nose. And you're like, you didn't want to tell me my flyaways were so out of control?
He doesn't care. No. It's cute, though, that they're just like...
It's very sweet, right? Now, we've been talking about Miss Rachel and your on-screen persona. I'd love to ask you more about yourself.
Great, that's so kind.
There's something I've really wanted to ask. When you are fully able to be Rachel, you're at home with your friends, do you swear?
Oh my goodness. So
you are the best. This has been a blast. I think Kylie enjoyed being the #1 most viewed episode for her time that she had. This is...
Don't you do that to Kylie?
Don't do that.
Don't you do that to Kylie?
You guys throw Kylie under the bus, you're going to pay for it.
That's uncalled for. Why did Elliot already doing it?
You'll find out.
That's right. And that's a wrap, folks, on another episode of New Heights. Thank you to our guest, Taylor Swift, for joining us on the show. Life of a Showgirl comes out October 3rd. Pre-order is now available on TaylorSwift.com. Reminder, New Heights will be back to kick off the NFL season August 27th. Make sure you're subscribed to the New Heights channel on YouTube and follow New Heights in the Wondery app or wherever you get your podcasts. You can listen to new episodes of New Heights early and ad-free right now by joining Wondery Plus in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts.
All right, now, once again, New Heights, a Wondery show. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S, and thanks to our production and crew always for your editing skills and making us look entirely better than what we are. Taylor got to see this firsthand, actually.
Thanks, guys. It's been great.
And to the 92%ers and to the Swifties, we love you guys. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Peace.
Taylor Swift's headline-making appearance on New Heights with boyfriend and Kansas City Chiefs star Travis Kelce, alongside Jason Kelce, has shattered records and redefined what a podcast moment can be. Wednesday's live stream set an unprecedented benchmark on YouTube, pulling in a staggering peak of 1.3 million concurrent viewers, fans tuning in at the exact same time to watch the pop icon open up. By Friday evening, the episode had already skyrocketed past 15 million total views, and the demand was so overwhelming that the live stream itself crashed nearly 2 hours in, right as Taylor was answering questions about her upcoming 12th studio album, The Life of a Showgirl. In a moment that left fans speechless, she unveiled the album cover on air and broke down the creative journey, the hidden stories, and the star-studded features behind this new era. But the excitement didn't stop there. Travis Kelce set social media ablaze when he finally shared intimate photos of their date nights on Instagram, feeding a fandom already in overdrive. Across platforms, the impact has been jaw-dropping. Clips from the episode have racked up 61 million views on X, 34.5 million on TikTok, and an astronomical 379 million on Instagram. The New Heights YouTube channel gained more than 400,000 new subscribers overnight, while the podcast's Instagram soared past 3 million followers. What started with a teaser promo on August 11th announcing Taylor's new album instantly pushed New Heights to #1 on Apple Podcasts, even before the episode premiered. And in true Swift fashion, she made headlines again in a preview clip by poking fun at male sports fans, calling out the irony of her critics showing up in droves to watch her on the Kelce brothers show. In just days, Taylor turned a podcast into a cultural event, proving once again that every move she makes isn't just news.